What you got yourself into? What you got yourself into? Come on, say something. I wanna hear your voice. Give it all or nothing. The moment's getting lost. Ain't no time for stopping. So show me what you need. I know that you want it, but what you got yourself into? What you got yourself into? What you got yourself into? I can feel your eyes on me.
All the eyes on me, all the eyes are all on me.
Yeah.
All the eyes on me, all the eyes are all on me. All the eyes on me, all the eyes are all on me. All the eyes on me.
All the eyes are all on me. Loving the attention, I feel we're so close. Building up tension till it's about to blow. Another
What's going
dimension.
on, people? Welcome back to the office, man. We played at the Golden Nugget. This was Saturday, last Saturday, and I don't know what is wrong with me, man. It's just I'm acting like this is my first rodeo, you know. I do apologize. I'm gonna start rolling the clip now, but look at this. I mean, it looks like it's recorded with a potato, man. It's crazy, and we had some decent action. Well, I had some decent action. At first, we weren't getting no good cards, you know. I get King Jack of Diamonds, and I'm in the late position, and somebody in the early position raised it to $13. Tight, a real tight player, tight aggressive that is. So I just went ahead and float. Somebody who's tight and aggressive, I think we're just gonna go ahead and take a little caution here, which is a good thing because we bricked out on the flop and he betted pot, so we can't continue there. So it was good. So we folded, we lose that hand, but man, take a look at these recordings, man. I hate it. They haven't been that good as far as poker wise, so I do apologize for that. But this next hand, I was finally able to get my my camera angle on point. So this one we have Jack 9 off, and we are in the middle position. So it was raised from the early position to 15, and someone behind him calls, so I went ahead and float. And the big blind calls as well. So we got 4 people to the flop, and the flop came Queen 10 3 rainbow. So it's a pretty good flop for us. We flop an open ender, and I think this is pretty much the best flop you can get with a Jack 9, you know, unless you flop straight or a flush. In this case, we can't flop a flush. So, but anyway, we got an open ender, and the original raiser makes it 25. I don't think I wanted to check raise here yet. Might have been a mistake, because he is very aggressive. This guy, he was opening a good percentage of the time, but he was only aggressive though. He did not like to float or flat. That's why I thought calling was a good spot here. So I just went ahead and called, and everybody else fold. And then the turn came an 8. Gin card for us. Outstanding turn for us. And he checks. So I don't think we can check behind here. We got a bet for value. If he's drawing to 2, if he's got 2 pairs, he's gonna have to pay to see the next river or the next card. I bet 50. I think I could have sized it a little bit bigger. The river is a bad card for us. The river is a 7. He checks, so it's one card that beats him. If he has 2 pairs or high pair, ace queen, nothing really he can beat here. So he's checking here. I think he's pretty much surrendering here, but we still got to go for value. If he's got like ace queen type hand, or even 2 pairs, nevertheless we still got to go for value. I don't think he can call here. So we bet 75, and he quickly folds. So what are you gonna do? That 7 was a bad card. This next one, we got pocket 7s. We're in the mid position. There was 2 limps in front, so I made it 16. and there was 5 callers behind. Whew. What a, it's crazy. Anyway, $16, 5 callers, and the flop came 987. It's a pretty good flop for us, but still a wet board. I think I could have definitely raised just a little bit bigger, probably anywhere from 50 and above. So I bet 35, button all in for less, and small blind folds and big blind calls. And the turn came a jack. Now, this is the same aggressive player. He is very loose and very aggressive. I was thinking, you know what, we're gonna give him a chance to bluff. So he checked, I checked behind, and the river came another jack. He checks. I sized it up on a little bit on the bigger side. I bet 100, and he folds, quickly folds. So. No matter how hard you try. Yeah. We look down at 7-4. 7-4 suited. Triple gapper suited. It was limp, and then raise, and then a call. It was a raise to $12, and then a call $12, and I look at 4-7 from the hijack position. I thought it was a good squeeze spot. I 3-bet to $35. Pretty much pot size, a little bit over pot size. So what I did not expect was the button to call. Now the button, he likes to see flops, but at the same time he is very tight post flop. So I guess it's a good thing that he calls. So he calls and everybody else folds, and the flop came 9-8 of clubs and 9-8 of clubs, 9-8 of hearts, and 3 of clubs. So it's a pretty good flop for us. It's a pretty good flop to continue betting. We got a lot of equity here. So he checks, and I think it's pretty safe to continue here. So I bet 60. I'm expecting him to fold here, you know, but unfortunately, after a long thinking, he calls. So I don't know. I don't really know what he got here. Maybe pocket pair, maybe pocket jacks, pocket 10, pocket jacks. I don't know. So he calls, and the turn came a 4 instead of offsuit 4. So I don't think at this point I'm probably ready to give up on this spot, but he checks again, and that gave me an opportunity to bet again. If he's trapping me here, oh my God, I think we are pretty much trapped. So, but nevertheless, I bet again. This time I bet $110. He's about 180 behind. If he's continuing, he's definitely shoving, and I think we're gonna have to call it all off. So he sits there and tanks so long, man. He tanks so long that, man, I was almost to the point of sweating. You know, he tanks for, I want to say, at least 2 minutes, right? At this point, I was actually putting him on pocket pair, anything pocket, like maybe pocket 10s. I think he can continue with pocket 10s after the flop, but I don't think after the turn, though. You know, since I 3-betted, so my pocket pair range are pretty good here at this spot. So anyway, he thinks, and eventually folds. I said, whoo. And I did that same exact thing, and he knew he made the bad fold. So I never showed him the card, though. Never showed him the card. So I don't know if that was a good thing to gesture like that or is a bad thing. I don't know. But anyway, we win that pot, man. I sweated that pot. I really did. I was to the point of sweating. So this next one, man, this next one I want to talk about. Could you have done what I did here? Or I want your opinion on this one. I got a raise from the tight player. Yeah, whenever he made a raise, he made such a big raise. I seen him one time. He raised. He got 3-betted and he went all in. So he raised to like $20 and then he got 3-bet and then he went all in with $300. So 150 big blinds, he went all in. On this hand, he opened to 25. I thought it was a really strong open, and then there was one caller behind him. Now I looked down at King Queen of Diamonds. I thought about it. I said, you know, with a tight aggressive player, him opening from the early position, I think we're pretty much beat here. You know, I mean, yeah, King Queen plays really good multi-way. Sorry, I was interrupted, but work related. Stinking work. Anyway, I folded the hand and guess what came on the flop? I flopped a big old flush. So I know flush is like so little percentage to flop a flush, but I think at the time I thought it was a good fold because of the way it opened, how it opened from the position that it opened, and based on who was opening. So when I started this vlog, it actually gives me a better understanding, and I'm able to look back. I'm able to look back on how often I can actually get a good flop, which is not very often. So it gives me an opportunity to see on how much I can actually hit flops, which is not very much. So that's why I think I was able to fold King Queen of Diamonds from that position. I mean, it should have been a call because King Queen of Diamonds plays really good multi-way. So if I was a little bit in the middle, I think I could have found a fold, but from the hijack, I think I could have. That should have been a call, at least a call. Not a 3-bet though. I don't think 3-bet there is a good spot. So, but anyway, I folded the hand, and I want you to let me know what you think of that fold, man. I think I would have to say that the majority of you is gonna say that it was too tight of a fold, but hey, that's okay though. Anyway, that was the end of the session. We bought in for 300 and we cashed out at 515. So I think I got a little bit lucky on some of the flops, so I don't think there was a whole lot of skills involved. There was a lot of good folding going on, so I made some pretty decent fold in some spots. So that I'm very proud of. Anyway, we are here in Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls, guess what? We're playing poker here. It's a little cloudy and dark and stuff, overcast, so hopefully first thing tomorrow we can have some good weather so we can zzz the little guy up in the air and get some great footage of the area. So wish me luck tonight, guys, or don't wish me luck. Wish me run good. How about that? We'll see you on the next one.